Hey guys, it's me Jody. Welcome back to our expense tracker application. Today we'll be looking at the visuals of our app, and in the previous episode we worked on adding groups, inviting users, and having access to our expenses together as a group. So yeah, this is a sneak peek of what it looks like. So let's dive in so that we can work on the visuals together. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, cool. So we're going to test the groups feature now. So what I'll do is I need to sign up as a couple of members. So I'm going to just use like Teletubbies as an example. So let me create a new member. I'm going to sign up as Tinky Winky, right? I can just do this tinkywinky@gmail.com. So remember, we want to add a group, and I'll name the group Teletubbies, and then we're gonna just add members to Teletubbies to the group so that we can then sort of do the stuff together. So let me sign up as Tinky Winky. Yeah, so we've now registered, we've logged in as Tinky Winky. What I want to do is let me create a group. Since we've seen all the other stuff, I'm just going to focus on the group for now. Let me create the group Tele Teletubbies. I don't know if I spelled that right. Create a group. I think I'm missing the I. I think it needs an I. Teletubbies. Okay, so I've created a group called Teletubbies. Now I want to add a member to it. So we are Tinky Winky. Let's add Poe. I don't know if there's a Poe in Tinky in Teletubbies. Um, Lala Dipsy. This is Pooh. I don't know how's Poe. Pooh. Poe. Pow. Pooh. Anyways, let's add Poe to the so let's select Teletubbies as a member as the group, and then let's add Poe to Teletubbies. I don't know if that's how you spell the name, but oh well. Now Poe receives an email hypothetically, so there's no emails for now. Because that costs money to make, but it's fine. We can do that at a later stage. Um, there are free ways to get about it. But anyways, the email gets sent to Poe. Poe then copies this link, and then they can now sign up and register. So what we do now is Poe then receives the mail, for example, comes here and says, "Okay, I want to log in, right? Poe, pow, pow, Poe@gmail.com, and then let me do password. Well, let me give you my password. um, so Poe now registers. As you can see, there's still nothing. There's no groups yet whatsoever. So we need to actually accept the invitation as Poe to be added to Teletubbies. So what we can then do is let's go to this place, and then we now need to paste our invitation token, the one that Poe got sent by the mail. We accept it, and then we should be added to the Teletubbies group. So now there is Tinky Winky, and then there's Poe. Excuse me. As you can see, Teletubbies now. So that's one of the groups we have. Um, we can add another member as well. Let's say, okay, cool. Poe is in the group. Tinky Winky is in the group. Let's add Dipsy, right? So I'll just do dipsy@gmail.com, and then let me select Teletubbies. Now as Poe, I want to add Dipsy to the group. I'm butchering their names here. So let me send an invite to Dipsy. Dipsy then gets sent this, so I need to copy this. Let me copy this, put it here, and then let me copy this. Okay, so Dipsy now receives an email as well to get added to Teletubbies. And now Dipsy wants to join. Dipsy, Dipsy, and then what I'll do is dipsy@gmail.com. Cool, correct, and then password to. You just have to just double make sure. We've signed up as Dipsy. Nothing yet, so now we need to accept the invitation as Dipsy. Oh, give me a fright for a second. Cool, and then boom, we now see. Okay, so we added Tinky Winky was like the main person. We've added Dipsy, and we've also added Dipsy and Tinky Winky. Yeah, Poe. I forgot their names, but yeah, that's an example of the groups for now. I just wanted to focus on that, and then like the next part would be essentially tracking the expense. Cool. So we're going to try to add an expense for Teletubbies since we have the group already. I'm just gonna test something out real quick. So what I'll do is let me say 200, and then they don't pay rent, so we're just gonna put transport. And then we can put train ride. They don't pay rent. I'll just put urgent train. So well, let's add expense, see if it works. Because I've been having a bug here. Okay, cool. We've added an expense, train ride, $200. Okay, I forgot who I'm logged in as. I think I could be Dipsy, but it's fine. So we have one expense, transport, it was the train ride. So I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna try to log back in as Tinky Winky. Um, yeah. So let's do tinkywinky at gmail.com. Let's just see. Um, oh, okay, cool. So we've logged in as Tinky Winky, and we can see that the train ride was added $200. Which wasn't added by us. I think that was added by Dipsy because now there's three members now in our Teletubbies so far. So yeah, it just bear with me. It's becoming a bit difficult to manage who's who, but it's fine. Let's try to add another expense as who are we now? Tinky Winky. Let's add an expense. Let's just call it like let's just say 500, and then we can just say food, and then you just say like lollipop. I don't know, this kind of stuff that they would like. I'll fix that bug. And then you just call it sweeties, sweet. So $500. Lollipop was added by Tinky Winky. So let's add the expense. Hopefully there's no bug or error. Okay, cool. So now we've got lollipop that was added by us or added by Tinky Winky, and the train ride that was added by Dipsy. So let's log out and try to log back in just to test this. Uh, let's log out now. Let's try to log back in as Dipsy. Hopefully this works. It's coming along. Logging in as Dipsy, and then we should see 800. Yeah, okay, cool. The reason why you're having 800 there is because the $700 as a group, Tinky Winky's $500, and then Dipsy's $200, making 700. But there was a 100 Rand personal item. So let's say, for example, there was a coffee that I added as myself as who am I? Dipsy. I'm Dipsy now. So the cool thing about this is we can actually have grouped expenses, but we can also have personal expense. So let's say Dipsy decides to, in this case, there was a coffee shop nearby. Dipsy went to have some coffee without without the other Teletubbies, and then they can still have their own expenses, which is pretty cool. So we can do things as Teletubbies together, but we can also do things individually, like have a coffee. Um, yeah, that's basically a walkthrough about how it basically works. A summary is we now have the ability to add groups like Teletubbies, and we can add members. We can add Tinky Winky is now part of the group. We have Dipsy and we have Poe. Those are the three members for now. As you can see, each member they can have grouped expenses or they can have individual expenses, which is pretty cool. We can add the rest. We can add Lala. We can add um, the other member, the last one. But yeah, that's a quick summary, and then the next part would just be how I built it, basically. Yeah. Hey guys, so this is the end of our video. I just realized that the video is becoming quite long, and so I'm going to end it here. But just see this as just a presentation of what we've built together, and the next video that I'll do is I'll release one of how I actually went about building it, but that'll be a separate video. I just thought let me just keep it this like this for now, and then I'll do another video. I won't Yeah, I'll just split the two together. So thank you for joining us again. I hope that you found this session helpful and you learned a lot, or at least you can see the app is coming to life now. We've got a whole Teletubbies gang I'm looking forward to adding Thomas and friends as well. You know, we can have Percy, Edwards, James, and all the rest of them. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and look forward to the next video. And then we're going to keep on adding more things to it. Cheers.